I should be live. Let's see. I don't know what that was about. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is High Priestess Jamila. I'm going to wait and make sure that you guys are in here. Am I live? Okay, good, good. Hi, happy Monday. Blessed be. Hello. Merry meet and blessed be. Hey. Hey, witches and warlocks and everybody. Hello. Hey, let me stop squinting and put my glasses on. I have a horrible habit of doing that. So I can shout y'all out in the chat real quick. All right. Hello. Hello to Goddess Awaru, and only Tasha. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Hey, guys. So we are going to do a little project today. This, I may have to turn down my TV. I've got music playing in the background. It's a little distracting. Give me 1 second. Perfect. So I am going to do a money salt, a protection salt. It's going to be for money drawing and protection. And I actually got this recipe or this idea. It was inspired by another witch. I am not going to shout her out though. I'm sorry, because I just don't want, I just don't want anybody trolling her and stuff. I don't want her to have to knock you down, okay? Because they be playing, so, But, of course, my recipe is slightly different again. She is a really amazing witch, too, because she encourages you to create your own. She's very inspiring. I've been watching her for years. And this coffee is good. And so I said I need to make some of this stuff because this salt is going to be good for, hello, sweet angel, by the way. This salt is going to be good for protection of your job, maybe protection of yourself while you're at work, protecting your money, protection, and then drawing, okay? And then maybe even removing obstacles as well. Removing money obstacles, removing money blocks, okay? All right. I wish I had a larger container to put it in when I'm done, but this is as big as I have right now that's empty. I guess I could have used I do have a larger one. I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm going to make this much is what I'm going to make. So to go over the ingredient list that you're going to need, or at least what I'm putting in mind, like I said, you guys can, make it your own. Personalize this recipe, use whatever you have. But what I am going to be using is regular iodized salt is one salt. I'm going to use 3 different types of salt. Regular iodized salt, okay. I'm going to be using sea salt, coarse sea salt, that of which I'm going to ground up. Saltpetre, okay? Saltpetre, some colt's foot herb, some arrowroot powder, okay? Arrowhead. Yeah, no, arrowroot. I said arrowhead. Bay leaves, rosemary. You can use dried or fresh. Sweet woodruff, okay? Or they call it master woodruff. I'm also going to be using some camphor oil. Remember I told you guys I was going to be making some camphor oil? Well, I made it. It's pretty amazing. And last but not least, a magnet, okay? You can also use a, one of those magnetized thingies. I don't know why I can't never remember the name of it. Anyway, this is just a magnet, and it has some iron fillings. I don't know why I can't never remember that is so weird. That is so weird. Anyway, I have been doing a lot today, so please forgive me if I appear to be a chowderhead, okay? All right. Okay, so I'm going to pan the camera down so that y'all can see. All right, I'm going to be using this as, I wonder if I have it panned down a little too much. Okay. I'm going to be using this as a container. And just for good measure, what I like to do is I like to smudge. So I'm going to take some copal resin. Bust it up a little bit on some big pieces. Did I not? See, I told y'all I was being a chowderhead. I could have swore that I lit a new one, but I didn't. Okay. Hey, oh God. Oh, Yila Aket, hello, how are y'all? Happy Monday. Look like it's a storm brewing up out there over here too, y'all. It's a great Monday. Such a beautiful Monday. It is. Gray skies and everything. And y'all know that's my thing. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to smudge this out a little bit. I actually had some bloodroot in here, and I switched containers because I wanted something with a wider thingy. So I'm just kind of clearing this off or clearing this out so that I can, hold my my money salt in it. Okay. All right. And then that's what it should look like when you're done with that. Okay. Okay. So let me pan y'all back over here. And so the first thing that I'm going to put is salt. Now, when it comes to salt, guys, regular salt, if that's all you have, then use it because it works. In fact, iodized salt is very healing. Iodine is very healing for the body. So, you don't have to have the fancy salt. The thing about saltpetre, though, okay, but you can actually enchant the regular salt to do somewhat the same. Saltpetre is quite different than regular salt. And what the saltpetre does is it removes obstacles. It turns negative situations around. Okay, so that's why we're going to use the saltpetre in it. And actually, what I meant to do, which I can go ahead and do that right now. Now, sea salt, to me, magically, what sea salt does is, for me, it brings in the energy of water. And water moves, okay? Water moves. Water is, you know, it brings in the energy of the sea, which is always moving, always churning. Okay. So that is a symbolism of removing obstacles as well, and then also purification. So I'm going to put some of this in here. I'm making a small supply for myself as well as to use for client work if I have it. You know, if I have client work that I need to do. And so I'm just going to break this up. I'm going to break up that coarse sea salt. Okay. I'm going to break it up as much as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. I have found the easiest way to do this. I probably should have added the sea salt before the iodized salt, but for some reason I was just excited about pouring salt. And so as I'm grinding this up in the mortar and pestle, I am focusing my intent on the salt for protection, salt for purification, salt for clearing out obstacles. Okay. So if you don't have you don't have to follow this recipe exactly. If you don't have the saltpetre, that's fine too. If you don't have the coarse sea salt, that's fine too. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I should have. And see my other mortar and pestle, it's got sandalwood in it. And I want this to, because this is really pretty. It's going to have a really, really pretty, it's going to be white with green in it, which is really, really pretty. So I don't want to put any red in it. Otherwise I would. If you guys want to put cassadilla powder in it too, you can do that too. Would be a good idea, but this is what I want to do for me personally. So, okay, that looks like that's as good as I'm gonna get that, and that's fine because it doesn't. You know, the salt doesn't necessarily have to be, um, you know, fine. It can be like that. So I have a small supply of saltpetre, but I'm going to add this to turn around any negative situations, to turn things around for the positive. Okay. Interesting. That was good luck. Okay, I'm just gonna hold that over that real quick. Over the smoke. Okay. Okay. I don't mean to give you guys whiplash or anything. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put my magnet in the bottom of the glass, and we're going to consecrate this to draw in money. Draw in money. Okay. All right, so we're going to set that in there. The magnet. All right. All right, so next I'm going to add my arrowroot powder. This stuff is really good for money drawing. It's got some other benefits to it as well. If you guys want to research any herb that you see on here, you can just maybe go to Google or either a herb encyclopedia. So I'm going to add the arrowroot powder. Okay, about 3 spoonfuls of that. Okay. Yeah, that looks like the perfect amount. Okay. So next I'm going to go ahead and add my bay leaves. I'm using dried bay leaves. I would use the dry if I were you guys. It just makes them easier to crumble. Okay, so I'm going to take like a little handful of bay leaves out. And I'm going to crush them up with my hand. Okay, I'm going to consecrate these bay leaves first. If I get quiet sometimes, I have a tendency to consecrate things in silence. So I'll pretty much do it in my mind. Okay. So I'm going to crush these up really, really good. And as I'm crushing up these bay leaves, I am seeing my intent manifest, okay? Okay, and so there's the bay leaves. Okay. And I'm going to add some rosemary. Rosemary is really, really good for protection, as well as money drawing and for good luck, okay, and peace and protection. Um, okay. Let me make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so colt's foot. Colt's foot is really, really good for money work, as well as healing work, because it brings you stability, longevity. So I'm going to add some of that to it, the colt's foot. Security, okay? And I'm stirring clockwise. All right. I'm going to end up adding more salt because I kind of want, let me see how much I have in there. I'm going to add a little bit more of the iodized salt to it. I'm not going to put any more of that coarse sea salt in it, but I'm going to add a little bit more saltpetre. good. That looks good to me. What do y'all think? All right, and last but not least, my sweet woodruff. I love this stuff. This is for victory and triumph in any situation. Okay. All right. This is gonna get. It can be sprinkled around doorways. It can be used to anoint candles. Um, it can be used in sachets, grist bags, mojo bags. If I had a larger 8 or 12 ounce jar, I would have made a little bit more, but this will be plenty. Okay. I'm getting very good vibes from this. Okay. Um, I like to consecrate and enchant stuff with smoke a lot, so this is pretty much what I'm doing over here. Okay. And I'm just going in a clockwise motion. Right. Oops. I just flipped the camera over. Okay, so last ingredient I'm gonna put in it is the camphor oil. And I actually made the camphor oil a few days ago. It actually just has camphor, crushed up camphor, um, copal resin. It smells amazing. It smells absolutely amazing. And I'm going to grab a fresh dropper. And we're going to add the oil to give it like a, just a consistency to it, Okay. It's going to give it a really good fragrance too. And it'll add those properties of um, clearing things out, clearing the way. Okay. It'll smell really, really good on your candles too. Help you focus. Okay, see how it'll give it that chunky consistency. It'll kind of, it smells great. I wish I had smell-o-vision. You know what? Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more, maybe 2 dropperfuls would be better. Okay. Smells really lovely too, y'all. You know what I'm getting from it? I'm getting from it, walking through kind of like the woods, with the woods covered in snow, and you're just clear, and it just, the air is brisk, and you just feel healed. You feel good. You don't feel like you've been, you know, okay. That's gonna smell good. Okay. So I'm just gonna render it into my it's gonna be perfect. Okay, that was the perfect amount. I can't stop smelling it. Okay. All right, and there's the money salt. I have that magnet in there, and so I don't want to shake it too vigorously, but okay. So again, you can use this to anoint candles. And so while I was mixing this up, I was putting my intent into it. Pretty much good luck, prosperity, peace, tranquility, healing also. It feels, the energy that I'm getting from it is very healing. Okay. All right. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and I will catch y'all later. Let me say bye face to face to y'all. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Blessed be.